Hi kids, how are you today? I see you there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. That wasn't planned. That just happened. That was, what's his name? Truman. Okay, I have to reach right past you and get my coffee, but hello! Welcome to my kitchen slash family room. Living room is in there, which we have never used. I live here 10 years and all it is furnished. It's a chilly morning here in Las Vegas, so I just had the heat on and now it's getting very hot. Oi! I have my, do I look like a freaking morning person to you? Cup, and it's not that I'm, married to that little slogan or anything. It's just that I liked the size of the cup. And yes, extra big cup of coffee, because I have an extra big day ahead of me. Yeah, I got a couple of things I gotta do. 8 o'clock coffee, French vanilla. It's very early in the morning here. That's why the light is a little bit different than it usually is. I usually do my stuff I don't plan it, usually just sit down and do it whenever the mood strikes me, and the mood struck me now. 6:17 a.m. according to the clock on my stove, Monday morning, December 7th. I'm looking over there at my clock. Well, my hair, first off, is grown out, and it sucks that I realized it now because my beautician was in town until the 5th, and she's gone now. She'll be back though. Her name is Angie Krum, K-R-U-M, and she's a comedian, but she's also a beautician. She started out as a beautician, and that's where her passion laid? That's what she was good at. I have too much blush on because now it's getting really hot in here, and that's really my face and not so much blush, see? And she did that for a lot of years. Then her passion has just recently shifted to doing the comedy. So she moved to LA, but not in a bad way, not in a way that she's gonna have a lot of overhead. She moved in with her cousin and she's having a really good time. But she does is she concentrates on her comedy when she's in LA, and she comes back to Las Vegas, and whatever station is opened at the place that she does hair at, which is Pigs and Pompadours. And when I go in, I'm never sure, am I a pig or a pompadour? So I just go wherever she tells me to go. So she just works in that station. She's friggin' genius. And she'll always send out an email blast or a text blast to let all her customers know that she's coming to town. And she is busy from the minute that she gets here until the minute that she leaves, because she's only here for a short while, so everybody wants to get their hair done. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to get my hair did this time around, or if I wanted to let it grow out a little bit, because first off, her cuts are so good that they last on me for a long time. Does everything look okay over there? Good, all right. Now here's the dealio. I have actually, and I don't know how, could be all those salads I don't know, gained a couple pounds, which doesn't usually bother me, except now I'm over the cap that I usually like to stay at. So now I'm getting a little bit fidgety nervous about that. So now I have to go on a little bit of a diet. I'm going on the Oprah diet. I don't eliminate any food. I eat as much as I want of everything that I want, and I just make my hair bigger. That's all. So that'll last for a little bit. But see, look, my cheeks are bigger. I don't know why. Anyway, we'll deal with that. We'll look, we'll laugh, we'll say, oh, what the hell, Let her be. She's old. I'm at that invisible age now anyway. I walk into a place, heads turn, and they go, oh, she's old. So who cares? Nobody looks at me anymore in that way. Although, I did get on a bus the other day, and I had on kind of a low-cut shirt. And I asked the driver a question, and he looked at me and he was like, and he was answering me, and I was like, thank you. I was so grateful. And then I went back to being insulted because that's what I should be. So, but that was really just a game. You know how women are. Games we play. I wanted to make this video today and hit the ground running because I'm really, really excited. Maybe it doesn't seem that way, but I am excited. I am one of those people, well, I'm not going to say one of those people. I don't know if there's any other ones like me. I can never bring people into this with me. And listen, I can only say for me, all right? So I am a person who realizes now that it takes me a while to grasp a concept. Now I have grasped the concept of this RVing full-time lifestyle. I really kind of thought that I was going to get into the vehicle and say, okay, I'm going to Florida. And I was going to just concentrate, like when you're in a car, you're concentrating, this is driving, this is me driving. My whole body shakes when I'm driving. Anyway, let's see. All right. That's more like driving a plane. Anyway, I'm driving in a car. What do? You get in, you start here, and your goal is to get there. That's not the case with an RV. You get into the RV and you start driving and you enjoy the ride. And wherever you're going to go, you stop along the way. I was under the impression that Quartzsite, Arizona was this place that was going to be like way away, far from civilization. That if I had to get to a store, it would take me miles to get there. And I'm not towing anything with my RV. It's going to be me parking, and if I'm hooked up, I will have to unhook up to go shopping and stuff, because I'm putting a bike rack on the back on my ladder and bringing my bicycle. I was thinking that is not going to work if I go to Quartzsite, because I'm not going to ride my bike miles and miles and not know where I am and be from one point to another and have nothing in between. That just wouldn't work for me, you know. I was convinced I'm not going to Quartzsite. First off, that. Second off, I mean, I've had enough of these freaking rocks and the roadrunner atmosphere, you know? I like water and trees and greenery and lush forest. And that really is back east or north, which is not conducive to the weather right now. So it would be kind of stupid for me to go in those directions. So instead, now I find out that Quartzsite is like this big city in itself. It's got this huge tent and the biggest flea market and everything. And I'm all about the flea market. And I really, when I get into my coach, I'll cook if I have to, but mostly I'm like fruits and salads and stuff. I would love to be able to go out of my door and go and buy somebody's fabulous cooking, you know, something that I don't do myself. What it boils down to is I'm going to Quartzsite. I'm going to go there. And you know, I have my surgery planned for January 5th. All right, my daughter's coming in. She's coming in to help me out, and she'll be with me a couple days. So when she leaves and my knee is better, I'm getting in that freaking thing and I'm going. So between now and then, I'm going to decide what I want to put in the RV. On Craigslist, open house, I'm selling everything. The stove, the refrigerator, the washer, the dryer, everything. I bought all that stuff. By then, I won't care about the stuff that's in here, because the only stuff I'm going to bring will be in the RV. Do you hear that? That's traffic on my street. We got some kids who moved in across the street, and I'm not saying, hey, kids, you know. These people, they have trucks. That's okay. I don't care about trucks. The other day, I saw like a freaking parade come down my street. I'm not kidding you, like 12 trucks. I was like, hey, that is so cool. Until Saturday night, when they were doing freaking donuts 3 feet away from the end of my RV. Me and my neighbor ran out there like, what the hell is this? I don't mean like donuts. And you can hear it. I could hear it in my house, and I don't hear anything in my house. I could hear it, and I have a surveillance camera. So I quick went to the side. I'm like, what in the hell is that? That's why that kind of like got my attention, because I'm like, now I'm on notice, you know. Who is that? That's the sound I make when I'm on notice. Okay, so, let me get another sip of this. I told you I got a big day ahead of me. I still have too much stuff on it, but that's not blush, it's me! Oh! Okay. I hold my cheeks in, because I got chubby cheeks now, so let me hold them in. Walk with your stomach in, let me hold in my cheeks. Hold in my thighs. I wish I could hold in my thighs. But that's okay. It doesn't really matter. I'm invisible now. I have my laptop here on the table because this way now we can refer to the laptop and do some stuff here. Let's go to Google Maps. What is this? Okay, hang on. Google. All right. Here's where I'm going to go. So my route is I'm going to go from here to Boulder City. That takes me like an hour. And then from Boulder City, when I decide to leave there, I'm going to take 93 South. Dolan Springs. Oh, Dolan Springs, I'll stop there. There's a little store there. Looks like a little country store. I'll stop there. Then, wait, there's something else. Where the hell is, where is London Bridge? The clock is running, Shell. The clock is running. You know, when I was in 5th grade, the teacher sent me to the board to find Ireland on the map. I freaking missed lunch. I just don't have a geographical mind. But where the hell is London Bridge? Oh, here we go. Lake Havasu. Where the hell is that? Whoa, wait a minute. That looks way out of my way. Hang on. Okay, so I was going to go down from Boulder City. I will stop in Dolan Springs, Chloride, and get to Kingman. Now, if any of those places are, you know, lovely, I'll stop for a little bit and, you know, boondock or find some place to stay. Kingman. Now, here's what I want to do. If there's any public transportation in Kingman, Arizona, or if I'm going to be using my bike to get around. Then I'm going to go over to Laughlin. I haven't been there forever. My ex-husband, who, as you know, I already discussed this, has already passed. He was a picker. He played guitar in a show called Legends that started out in Laughlin, Nevada. He was down there all week. They gave him an apartment, and I did my stuff up here. I was a bartender. So I would work my week, and then I would get on a bus, take a bus down to Laughlin, which was great because it cost me $10. When I got there, they would give me a roll of quarters and 2 coupons for lunch. And we had a nice apartment down there, and we had an apartment here. So we were back and forth. We were young then and living high on the hog. So Laughlin will be a fun place to visit. And I'm going to start heading down. And I'll go south. There's Needles over there. I thought that I would go to London Bridge in Lake Havasu. I was a kid the last time I was there. And take that route, 95 down to Quartzsite, which is right there. Okay, so that's my plan. If anybody sees anything wrong with the plan, please tell me, okay? So here's what I'm gonna need is some info on those highways that I'm planning to take, because I'm looking at 95 South from Lake Havasu down to Parker. Looks kind of windy. So if anybody knows those roads, let me know. Let me know what I'm up against. Phew, man, now I have a plan. And I'm going to tell you right now that this shirt will be on in the next video as well, because I'm just going to keep going, because this is kind of what I wanted to do today, was to get on here and start looking around the internet, and we'll talk about some of our friends who we watch on YouTube all the time. Well, and I don't mean talk about them, you know, gossip. I mean, let's see who's doing what. Let's see. I'm in YouTube right now, and here we go. Hang on one sec.